is emergency access, no ATVs, but it doesn't say anything about bicycles or motorcycles. Whoa, big boy. Howdy everyone, Jake here. Today we're going to do a cool loop from Dorrance, Pennsylvania, where we're starting here at the Onvo gas station, out into Slocum, down to Wapwallopin, and then back to here. This is right off of Route 81, so it's easily accessible if you want to come try this yourself. So the first part of this route is going to take us out South Main Road, and then we're going to get a nice warm up on some gravel, and that'll lead us back over to that Onvo gas station, and then the proper route will start from there. And this is our turn right here at this church, and it's going to put us onto Yeager Road. And this brings us up through a neighborhood before turning to dirt up here. Again, just a little something to warm up on, or a quick lap that you could do if you're waiting for a buddy. Alright, so right here we get our little patch of dirt. So right there is where it turns to dirt. This is a nice fast section. But like I said, it'll just bring us right back to where we started. Boom, and just like that, we are back to the intersection that we started from, and now the real loop can begin. So you can stop. You can get yourself, something to warm up, or maybe you're meeting your bud. But now we're going to head on out into Dorrance here. And we're going to find our next patch of dirt. This weird intersection, it's got a stop sign. Whoa. Little. So I must have just missed this rain. Everything is like soaked, but obviously there's dark clouds right there. Hopefully we stay out of it because it's kind of a chilly day. I'd really like to not get rained on. And boom, second patch of dirt. Some nice homes back here. But a nice, wide, well-maintained dirt road. Packed well, so you can really cruise. This route is evolving. It's changing. The way that I ride it today might not be exactly the way that it's planned when you come out and do it, but that's part of riding a route and scouting it. figuring out what makes the most sense and which way it works best. So that's what I'm working on. Alright, this is Faux Road. So this is actually the backside of the school district that I went to. This is like, I live on one far end, and then this is the other far end out here. But all of this is encompassed by Crestwood School District. And a lot of these roads I've ridden before on a bicycle. Just exploring when I was training, when I was racing a lot. And there's some good stuff back here. But because of that, all of these are pretty well maintained. And that's one of the nice things about it. And that is exactly the Honda Element that I had. Same color, same year. Mine had aftermarket wheels on it because I dented a rim. I feel like I'm in a battle with PennDOT in this area because on the Bloomsburg ride my father and I did last week, I ended up running into some of the same things. A lot of like recently paved roads and some sections that read as maybe they'd be dirt, but they were paved. So far we seem good on this one, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna also hope this FedEx guy doesn't hit me. I think that's the turn for actual Council Cup, but I heard that it was purchased. I heard that PP&L sold that land or whatever, so I guess you can't go up there anymore. Although the gate was open, so I guess who really knows. Man, we're riding right back into those dark storm clouds. Let's hope that stays away. Alright, so this is Horseshoe Mountain Road. We're going to stay straight here at this intersection. And this will turn to dirt in just a minute. This is a good road. And it gets steep too, so if you ran this the opposite way, I mean, that's a good hill climb. And straight ahead you can see the nuclear power plant over in Berwick. So, whoa. Started to get a little washy there. Yeah, so right in front of us is the nuclear power plant. Kind of an eerie thing, because out this way you'll see telephone poles that have sirens, which are the warning sirens should anything catastrophic happen. There they are. That's where Homer Simpson works. So technically right now we're down in Wapwallopin, which sits along the river here and kind of comes back up towards Dorrance. We're down here along the Susquehanna River. And in just a minute we're going to go up Pond Hill Road, Pond Hill Mountain. Oh, there it is, Pond Hill Mountain Road. And that'll take us up to some more dirt. Alright, Pond Hill Mountain Road. Is another steepy. And I'm actually seeing on the map that we have another road that we can turn down to kind of loop this on some more gravel. So I think I'm going to hit that real quick. Make sure that's accessible. Because if it is, then that's one more road that we can add to this loop. So technically we're off course here, as you can see, but it's going to just bring us back to that same road. But this is just one big neighborhood loop, and it's dirt. So why not try it? Oh yeah, we got to include this. This is a great road. Funny enough, there's a parking lot for Pinchot State Forest back here. You know what? Let's take a look at that real quick. Because I'm curious. Where does this go? There's emergency access, no ATVs, but it doesn't say anything about bicycles or motorcycles. Let's take a look. So I stopped to check it out, and I mean, we're obviously in part of Pinchot State Forest, but it doesn't really specify where we are in the state forest. And usually these gates are posted with like no motorized vehicles. But it doesn't say that, it just says do not block it. And then there's a sign on the little podium that says no ATVs. So I'll have to do some more research on this and see what's going on here. But anyway, see, here's our leaving Pinchot State Forest sign. So it must just be that tiny little section of overlap right there. And I actually don't think I've ever been on this one. But so far, I like this one the most. Oh yeah, this one's a little rough. Nice. This one's a good mix of like broken pavement, loose chunky rock they use to fill big gaps, and then actual dirt. So also the trees back here are nice pine trees. This one has a nice vibe about it. I like this road. Alright, I'm waiting for the school bus, but Cemetery Road brought us out to Ruckle Hill Road, and then right where that school bus is where we are turning right onto Hollow Road. There is a mail truck up in front of me, so I'm not hammering it until I pass him. That's a good one too, man. Nice. Sometimes when you're making routes, like sometimes without seeing everything together, it's kind of hard to judge if something's going to turn out really well or not. This has turned out really well. This is a nice mix of like really twisty, fun, beautiful, like country roads, country paved roads, and then like really good dirt roads. Which is kind of a hard thing to find like in this area. Like there's a big swath, if you look on something like gravelmap.com, there's a big swath of like this part of Pennsylvania near the Wyoming Valley and down into Schuylkill County. That's all like former mining land, and so there's not a lot of dirt roads through it because it's always been private, right? Because they were mining. This stuff is more like farmland. We're far enough outside of it. But this is really nice to be able to ride this. So I think this is the longest continuous stretch of gravel on the route. Some homes back here. And we're back up top. This is technically, well, I think technically this is Dorrance. Although maybe we're right on the edge of Dorrance and Slocum. It's kind of hard to say. I'd have to actually look at the map and see where we are. Yeah, we're right on the edge, because I can see Slocum Township up in the top there. And maybe it's generous to say that this route goes into Slocum. Although I guess... No, I guess it does. I guess that other stuff that we were over in, I guess that is technically Slocum. Choppy there. Man, some good farm roads going that way. Whoa, big boy. Came right down over the hill. Gotta go a little faster, man. And now he's pointed right this direction. He's gonna run out in front of me up here, watch. But please don't, actually. This guy's going the same way, but he's in a Sub, so... See, that's one of the sirens I'm talking about. To let you know the world's about to end. So there is another gas station on the route. It's this K-Val. I know it is the J&L. I think that's what it used to be called. Literally everybody I went to high school knew it as the J&L. Watch this weird turn. Soaked. I have somehow managed to dodge this entire storm. Alright, this is going to be the very last section of dirt up here where we turn on a small mountain road. It's pavement for just a sec. This is the road that my friend Shane lives on, and this is going to go up past the quarry and it'll split us out right at 81. Right back at the Onvo. And it's going to turn to dirt right here. Just gotta watch yourself through here. This is an active quarry. Don't get smushed by one of those giant dump trucks. And then back to pavement. And this will roll us back out. So that's it. That is my Dorrance Slocum Wapwalpin loop. I will put down in the description how you can get the link, how you can get the GPX file so that you can ride this route yourself. This is a shorter one. This one ends up being about 40 to 50 miles, depending how you run it. But a lot of dirt in between. Ride with GPS doesn't necessarily show it as dirt, but you guys could see from the video that it is. If you've got any questions about this route, or you know any other roads I should include in this area, drop me a line below. I did the best with what I have. This area is kind of boxed out from being easily accessible to other dirt roads. So, like I said, let me know if you know anything that I missed. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Peace.